Hello and welcome to the first official installment of TheatreTips. Now, you may have noticed I'm not exactly at full energy right now, but that's because I just started my second weekend in my current run of Pirates of Penzance, a comic Gilbert and Sullivan operetta. Now, if you're familiar with the show, in case you're wondering, I'm playing one of the policemen, and if you're not familiar with the show, please click the link. You don't know the true wit of Victorian humor until you've seen some rich Gilbert and Sullivan or tasted just the tart wit of Oscar Wilde. Now, on to more important matters. I've been really musical lately, working on Pirates, and I also recently auditioned for Stephen Sondheim's A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. So I decided that'd be a great way to open up our first topic of musical theater auditions. Of course, now, with any audition, you'll want to be prepared. The catch is, with these special auditions, you're going to need a little more work. So I've got 3 major points I'm going to hit on before I head out today. Number 1, research. Know where the audition is. What time does it start? What do they need you to bring? Most likely, you'll be asked to bring a resume and or a headshot. Don't worry, community theaters are usually more lax in this area, and you'll also want 16 bars of an audition song. In addition to that, they'll likely ask you to do a cold reading and a short dance number, but they'll usually teach that at the audition. Another good thing in the research area you'll want to do is research the show that you're auditioning for. Now, this is helpful in 3 different ways. Number 1, you'll have an edge during the cold readings. If you know what's going on in the show, it'll help you tenfold when you get a script in your hand. Also, it doesn't hurt that you know what's happening, and so you don't need the director to explain it, which they'll usually pick up on and notice the fact that you've done some research for them. Secondly, you'll know what style of dance you'll need to brush up on for the auditions and also for which clothing to bring. Now, if you're auditioning for something like a chorus line, don't expect to waltz in with no training. If it's a dance-heavy show, you need to have dance. However, if you're trying out for something like The Last 5 Years, which is entirely sung, they're likely going to be more concerned with your voice than your feet. And third, it can help you choose the song that you want to sing. You're not going to pull out a jazzy number for an operetta or something ridiculously sentimental if the only character you are going for is the comic best friend. Speaking of song selection, that brings me to point number 2. So let me elaborate for a moment. First off, when you're picking a song, pick something in your range. No director wants to hear the alto who wishes she was a soprano, and you're trying to squeak out the notes above the staff simply because you want to play the ear-splitting ingenue. Secondly, be comfortable with your selection. Know it inside and out. This will come in handy in case you end up with a tempo-challenged accompanist. I've seen it happen. Many an actor has blown their shot because of being ill-prepared for the singing. And lastly, you should choose a song that fits something the character you're trying for might sing. And this might seem a little weird, but if you're playing, an ingenue, try and pick an ingenue song. If you're picking Comic Best Friend, pick a Comic Best Friend song. For ideas on this, check out musicaltheateraudition.com. Here's the link. They've got a wonderful selection of similar character songs, great for finding just what you need. You'll find the link there. Click it, find it, use it. Now, you may be wondering, why did I spend so much time stressing song selection? Here's your answer. 16 bars is not a long time, especially in a quick tempoed song and even in a ballad. However, it is still long enough to ruin your shot at a leading role. Directors want someone who is polished and prepared. Show them that you're who they want. Most importantly, musicals usually require all 3 major things: acting, singing, dancing. Acting is something that's easily worked on with the director, and dancing can be ironed out with the choreographer. However, learning to sing better over the course of the rehearsal is ridiculously hard. You need to show the people that you're auditioning for that you're a capable singer already, and you can handle the part without being hand-fed every note. And my third and final note is have fun and be nice. I think this is something that is highly overlooked in theater circles today. You never know what a simple thank you that's sincere might mean to a director who's toured 20 divas in a row. I mean, just a kind smile and a shake of the hand is something to be remembered. And also, if you're having fun, you tend to stay more relaxed, which is always a plus at auditions. And finally, if you're doing good things, but maybe you're not ready to take the lead yet, the director and other people at the audition, they'll notice you, and they'll remember your kindly disposition and willingness to work at future auditions, which is always a good thing. I know this isn't an entirely comprehensive list, but I think it's a great start for anyone that's just beginning in the musical theater auditions. So get out there, audition, break a leg, and keep shining. Have a good week.